Flip camera. These things were all the rage for a short moment. They're actually pretty slick. I mean, they're, it's kind of the same form factor, like you hold your phone to take a video. Nice, simple controls. Built-in USB connector, pretty handy. Tripod mount, that's good. Kind of, I think this is a proprietary plug, so that kind of sucks. But pretty good for its time. Just couldn't keep up. Got swamped with cell phone cameras and stuff like that that were just as good, did more. So bummer for them. All right, let's dig into this guy. So at first I was looking at it and there's no external fasteners, and I thought, great, I'm gonna have to pry this thing in half and break it. But then I was cleaning it up a little bit and I noticed this guy slides right off. So then you get to your battery. Oh, there was a little flap to pull it out with. Proprietary rechargeable lithium ion. All right, we got a couple of tiny little screws. I think this front little corner panel is just glued on. Yep. Aha! More screws. It's actually kind of cool that the battery was replaceable. I thought for sure it was just going to be integrated and non-replaceable. Kudos for that. Alright, had a little sticky foam there. It's either for heat transfer or just to keep rattle down. Alright, we got a flex circuit. Just pull. Yep. Alright, so we got all the buttons contained back here. Looks like they're basically like plastic riveted on. Not enough to keep me out. It's interesting, this is the back of the main button. Why all of this over here? Because it was a four-way D-pad. But that just pushed these buttons on here. So just to give it flex, I guess it just kind of lets it move straight in. Yeah, that jog of really thin plastic lets this whole pad move in relatively straight. Instead of if it was attached right there, it wouldn't be able to move. These guys, same kind of thing. There's a little cantilevered strip right there that lets the button move in. So pretty standard little silicone button pad with the conductive dots in the middle, and then built right into the flex circuit, the little contacts that get connected when the button presses down. And then these are just like the contacts, or similar to the contacts that were in the Xbox controller, where it's a little domed piece of metal that just kind of clicks and then makes the contact in the middle. Cool little assembly. Yeah, it's the microphone. Another flex cable. Just put it out. So there's your screen module, USB connector mechanism. It's a little lock switch. So far I think it's been all the same screw throughout the whole assembly, so that's nice. It sucks to have things that are 1 millimeter shorter or longer. Just leads to things going wrong at some point. No shortage of screws. Oh, that one's shorter. Oh, that's interesting. So this was a little flex cable connector, but then they soldered it right next to that. So it's detachable, but not. Camera. Is this a connector or just tape? Oh, that was a connector. Yeah, it's a little face mate connector on a flex cable. Goes to the little button on the side. Yeah, that was the power button. Little micro switch. This was the camera and mic board. Connectors on the bottom. How are you supposed to get to that? I don't think you are. Oh, got me in the eye. Huh, it's not plastic. Die-cast aluminum piece. I guess I need some strength around the USB. No worky anymore. There we go. You can see there's one little screw head in there that never really quite gets free. One thing you'll notice all over this guy, all the pieces that looked like little pieces of chrome metal or whatever started off as green plastic and then got plated. There's nothing wrong with that. It just lets them make a higher quality looking product without spending quite as much. Alright, I think I got it figured out. That pin's got to come out. Ha! Okay. This guy was the rear facing microphone. Here and here were the front facing. You probably already noticed that. I did not. Seems like it might come up. I think I can hear the adhesive giving way. Yep. Just a little ring of adhesive there. Nothing super crazy as far as injection molding. Basically a bunch of little screw bosses. You know, they did a decent amount of like melting little plastic posts, basically plastic riveting. I'm not sure what that's called. I don't think it's an ultrasonic welding situation. I think they just, with a heated press, just smash those down. Another green plastic chrome on this side part. That's both two contacts there. Basically one, yeah, so positive and negative, or negative and positive, whichever. Well, that's weird. Ah, I see. So if you use this battery, it goes in and those contacts go through here. But if you look really carefully, you can see little indentions of AA batteries. So you can use AA batteries here instead. AA or AAA? Doesn't say. I think that's AAA. It's pretty good. It was like being able to use the non-proprietary batteries. So overall, nothing too crazy. Some pretty good assembly methods, some adhesive, lots of screws, lots of flex circuits. So let me know if you have any questions or any ideas of things I missed, things you saw that I didn't point out. The flip cam seemed reasonably well built. I don't know why they went under. I assume it was probably some bad business decision, not keeping up with the GoPros of the world. I mean, I like the form factor. It seems like there was enough room to keep packing bigger sensors and bigger batteries and more features in there. I don't know what went wrong, but sorry to see you go, but this is where you end up.